What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Got the Texans shirt on. So you already know this video about to be about Texans. Free agency is literally right around the corner. It's next week. I don't remember specifically what day off the top of my head, but you know they are making moves and getting things ready. So free agency is going to be crazy. The new league year is going to be crazy. I'm just here to let you know what the Texans should do and what it's going to look like for us. You know what I'm saying, man? It's been crazy. Got the notes on my phone. We just going to dive right into it, man. Are you excited? I am. I'm so excited for this upcoming season and what I think we can do. And so first and foremost, we're going to talk about players I think we should re-sign. Obviously, I think we should re-sign Jonathan Joseph. I understand he's 33, he's getting old, but he still produces. He's probably the best corner on our team right now. And I think definitely locking him down should be done immediately. My second player on this list was Shane Leckler, but we already took care of Shane Leckler. He might as well just retire as a Texan. After that, Bruce Ellington, the receiver, came in and did great things. He just came in last season. I remember when we got him in the preseason, I was like, I don't think he's going to do all that, but he just did great things. And he was that good slot receiver that we needed, and I think we need to bring him back because Braxton Miller ain't really there yet. And so maybe I understand if you don't sign him and you believe that Braxton Miller can become that player this year, but at the same time, it's like we already got that good slot receiver, that good kind of do whatever kind of player in Bruce Ellington, so let's just bring him back. I said we could re-sign Alfred Blue. That's kind of just because I'm attached to Alfred Blue. Production-wise, I think we can move away from Alfred Blue, but as a Texans fan, as a person who's watched him play, and I just really like the guy, so it's like I want him back for that reason. But like if we don't bring him back, okay. Xavier Sulafila, I feel like he's not the best guard ever, but he has time to like develop or something, or be like a good depth player. So I think he's in somebody we should just throw out there and be like, okay, whatever. I think we should definitely get better at that position, but keep him there as a good like backup or something, because like just don't get rid of the kid, you know what I'm saying, man. And last but not least, A. Pleasant, you know, go ahead, sign him back, bring him back in, because our secondary wasn't the best, but it's like we still need like depth players. But like I said, we had already re-signed Shane Leckler, and I got this report that we had re-signed Corey Moore, so I feel like if we got Corey Moore back, Eddie Pleasant might be gone. But yeah, I've heard that the Leckler thing is official. I don't know if the Corey Moore thing is official. I just heard reports of it. I don't know yet, to be honest with you, but those are the Texans we should bring back. I think the biggest name on the list of free agents we need to re-sign is Jonathan Joseph. We need to figure out what's going on with J. Joe, you know what I'm saying, man? Because, like, he's not a bad corner. He still produces. He had 2 interceptions a game. He still can lock you down. Like, he's getting old, I understand, but, like, we can't just let J. Joe go, because it's like when we let people go, they go back to a team and they hurt us next season. Prime example, AJ Boye. So let's just keep Jonathan Joseph. I look, man, that's really all I'm worried about. My bad, guys. We had to change the location because my roommate had walked in. I'm not gonna bother him with like recording and stuff. And so, like I said, let's re-sign Jonathan Joseph. And that's my biggest thing right now. Like, let's re-sign him because, like, there's lots of other corners out there. Like, I know everyone's heard about Malcolm Butler about to be a free agent and the thing that's going on with Richard Sherman right now. That's cool and all, but, like, I just want to make sure that our guy is okay because, like, those are a whole bunch of what-ifs, but I know if we can just, like, give Jonathan Joseph the money, he will stay a Texan. But that's just how I feel right now. Now I'm about to get into the players that I think we should target during free agency. I think we should definitely go after Andrew Norwell, the guard from the Panthers. He's coming off a really great season. If they're going to let him go, he's like 26. We can definitely get him some money and like have him come and play for us. Like, we really need to improve our offensive line, you know what I'm saying, man? And, like, no one's really talking about him when it comes to the Texans or anything. Everyone's like, oh, we should just go get Malcolm Butler. But I think if we're paying somebody big money, definitely has to be on that offensive line. Definitely should be Andrew Norwell. Another offensive lineman I think we should get or look at is Nate Solder, the offensive tackle for the Patriots. Yes, he's older, but, you know, he's produced for them. He's been in the Super Bowl with Tom Brady and stuff. And so, like, he's a good offensive lineman. Like I said, we need offensive linemen. I don't really like the way our tackles are now. I don't like either one of our tackles. So any improvement at the tackle position, no matter what the age, would be good. And maybe since he is older, we don't have to pay him as much as maybe a Andrew Norwell or anybody who's younger. Another person to look at is Josh Sinton. He had declined his offer from the Bears. I think that's how it went, and that's how he became a free agent. But obviously, he's going to want more money. So I don't know if he wants more money to come back to the Bears or if he wants more money to play elsewhere. But we should definitely offer and kind of feel that out and see what's going on with that and try to get him in. Because, like I said, offensive line is a big key that we need to get together. Because we got the quarterback now, but you want to protect your quarterback at all costs. Of course, the big thing is our secondary is bad. So I think we should go ahead get Malcolm Butler if we can. I mean, DeAndre has already kind of shot his shot and kind of been like, hey, Malcolm, come play for us. And I heard they was cool from somebody. I don't know if they are cool, but I heard through the grapevine that they were cool. So if they are cool, maybe we don't have to give him as much money, or we can just pitch him that we are the next team on the rise, because we kind of are the next team on the rise. But it would definitely be important and be great for us to bring in Malcolm Butler and see what he can really do for us, because I feel like we don't have that other corner right now. Like Kareem Jackson, don't get me wrong, I like him as a player, as a corner. He's good. He's a good corner. But age is affecting him. Age is definitely starting to affect him. He's starting to get burned a lot more, and he's not aging as well as Jonathan Joseph has aged. And so I think it's definitely time to bring somebody else in. And that could be through the draft. I have my own thoughts about the draft, and I'm already looking at corners in the draft, but I'm saying, like, let's go ahead and bring in Malcolm Butler, especially with this big question mark around Jonathan Joseph. So let's really aggressively go after Malcolm Butler. Another option at corner, I think, would be Aaron Colvin. He's younger. He plays for the Jags, which is kind of ew, but they take away from him. We can take Colvin from them, and maybe Colvin can be good. Like, I'm not saying he's a bad corner. I don't know much about him, but looking at his numbers and what he's done, he can produce better for us. And we also got to keep in mind that Kevin Johnson ain't played the full season, so anybody who can come in and play like that nickel corner spot and play a full season would be good. It would also be great, like, if Kevin Johnson would play a full season, but mans can only wish and hope on that. As far as safety, I think we probably do need to bring in a different safety. I don't feel like we have a strong starting safety. And we haven't had that since, in my opinion, Gulliver Quinn days, the Daniel Manning days. We haven't had that in a while, so I think we could bring in maybe a Morgan Burnett. I know that's not like the best safety out there, and he is older, but I feel like definitely bring him in and see what he can do. Maybe another option is Kenny Vaccaro. He's not amazing, but he can do some things, and we can really develop. I'm not gonna say develop because the dude's kind of old, but like, he would be an upgrade to what we have at the safety position currently. I think anything to help that secondary would be an upgrade for us. Maybe Trey Boston. He's younger, and I think he just got to the Chargers. Maybe he can't get the deal worked out with the Chargers right now, but I think he will definitely be worth a lot of money to them. So that's kind of like a hope and a dream, kind of like a wish that things fall through and he comes to Houston, but like, I don't really see it happening. And then I think we should get Trey Burton, the tight end from the Eagles. I know you think tight end wide, but we have to keep in mind that CJ Fedorowicz did have all those concussions, all those head injuries. He might have to retire, and we need somebody to be ready after him, you know what I'm saying? It's not like we don't have other tight ends, but I don't think Steven Anderson can really step up this season, so we need to have somebody who's like, there, who can kind of like, if you're not ready to step up, I can step up. And if he does have to retire because of his health, we have two great tight ends. And last but not least, I think if we're going to get a quarterback, because I don't like any of our backup quarterbacks. As you heard, I didn't say resign any of them. If we need a quarterback, let's go ahead and look at the draft, or let's go ahead and pick up A.J. McCarron. Hopefully we can get him for cheap, make him a good backup quarterback. And if Deshaun ever gets hurt again, Lord forbid, that I hope Deshaun Watson plays a healthy season, doesn't get hurt again. But if he did, it would be good to have like an A.J. McCarron, like somebody who has more experience at being a backup and playing like meaningful games. You know what I'm saying, man? Completely forgot, and I just got the update on my phone. So Richard Sherman is being released. Texans, if y'all want to throw Richard Sherman some money too, if you want to bring the big Sherman to Houston, like Sherman to Houston 2018. Please make it happen. If we can't get Malcolm Butler, just Richard Sherman, come to Houston. We can do something, man. So I understand that my list of people we should target is big and long. That's a lot of players, and my list of people to resign is a lot of players. But at the end of the day, this is what I really want to see happen. I really want us to resign Jonathan Joseph, throw some money at Bruce Ellington. Hopefully he accepts. And then I think we should ball out for Andrew Norwell. Just like break the bank on him. Like get him by any means necessary. And then if that doesn't work, go ahead and ball out on Malcolm Butler. But I think we should definitely ball out on one of those two players. And if we could get both, that would be amazing. That would just start the offseason right for us and would make the draft a whole lot easier for us. Especially since we don't pick to the third round. Like, I'm not saying that there's not good players in the third round, because I've been looking. Like, trust me, I've been looking. There's decent players in the third round, but if you want somebody who's going to make an impact immediately or make some kind of impact, it would be good to have somebody ahead of them. So, like, they have time to develop, because you never know what somebody's going to do when they come into the league, especially out of the third round. But there's a lot of good players that have come out of the third round. You know what I'm saying, man? It just really bothers me, because like I be looking at mock drafts and no one has a mock draft starting in the third round. So it's like, why am I even looking at these? But anyway, like I said, big things. I really just want Jonathan Joseph re-signed, give Bruce Ellington some money. Let's bring in Andrew Norwell and Malcolm Butler, and let's see what the Texans can do. But hey, man. That's just how I see free agency. Understand, I'm just a fan. At the end of the day, I'm not an official analyst. I can just do what I can do, and I can just see what I can see, man. And hey, man, if you disagree, let me know. Go ahead, get in that comment section and type up something to let me know what's going on, man. But hey, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Go ahead, like the video, share the video, comment the video, do all that fun stuff, man. Spoil the channel 2018. Y'all stay icy. God love all the things. There he is. Out.